Okay, so what does the pelvic floor have to do with sex anyways? Considering where we know the pelvic floor is, it lives inside your pelvis. It creates the openings for each of your openings. For some that is urethral, vaginal, rectal, and for some that's urethral and rectal. Your pelvic floor muscles are responsible for contracting and relaxing around this area, which is super important with bladder and bowel function, but that's also really important with sexual function. We know, or think about, I know, maybe you don't, that an orgasm is actually a buildup of tension in the pelvic floor muscles. So usually think of the pelvic floor muscles like surrounding the clitoris, and an orgasm is a spasm of these muscles, which is why there's a lot of conversation around the stronger your pelvic floor is, the more range of motion it has, the more sensation you can achieve with your orgasms, and the more fulfilling they can feel if that is fulfilling for you. The other part that's important, especially when we're talking about people who have penises, is your pelvic floor muscles are also responsible for the quality of an erection. So the more that your pelvic floor is able to contract and reinforce that erection, then the stronger that is. Again, same instance when it comes to the orgasm quality that works with anybody, no matter what organs or sexual organs you have. The other piece I just want to mention is that muscles that contract and relax are really helpful for bringing circulation into the area and blood flow. And blood flow is super important around arousal because it helps to engorge areas, which makes them more sensitive. So if there's a lot of tension in someone's pelvic floor, there might not be as much circulation into the area, and there might be also a lack of sensation. So it's really important that we are working on mobilizing, relaxing our pelvic floor muscles, having the strength so they're able to contract really well and hard, but also that, we're not stuck in one place or another. The last piece I just want to mention is that not all bodies lubricate themselves the same, especially not as we enter menopause or as we get older. So making sure that you have appropriate lubrication is super helpful, and just really nice. Like, we should just be normalizing the fact that lube just makes everything better. Just make sure that you maybe don't get it from the pharmacy, get it from a sex shop or from Mod. Okay.